In the early 1990s, three engineers had a dream. Nearly every project failed. Investors doubted them. At one point, the company had only enough money to survive a few weeks. 30 years later, it became one of the most valuable companies in human history. 1993. Silicon Valley is chasing personal computing. But almost no one is chasing graphics. Three engineers believe visual computing will define the next era. They found a company with a bold idea and almost no money. Their first major chip bets on a technology the market doesn't want. Sales stall. Cash reserves shrink. In an industry littered with graphics chip startups, and most competitors quietly disappear. You swallowed by bankruptcy. Buyouts. Or irrelevance. What separates survival from collapse? Discipline. The founders make a painful decision. Abandon a product mid-development the moment data shows it will fail, rather than ship something broken. That single decision, killing a nearly finished chip, buys them the credibility and the runway to try again. Then, a shift. The company coins a new term for its chip. The world's first GPU Amber. A processor built purely to render real-time 3D worlds. Gaming is exploding. And this chip makes it look safe.
And feel like nothing before it. Through the late 1990s and 2000s, this company becomes gaming's essential engine. Every leap in visual fidelity,
sharper, faster, more immersive, carries its chips inside. Revenue climbs. A near-bankrupt startup becomes an industry standard. But something else is happening quietly. Researchers realize the same chips built for rendering games are extraordinarily good at something else: massive parallel math. Scientists, not gamers, start using these chips to simulate physics, weather, and molecules. Here comes the riskiest bet in the company's history. Years of R&D, an entire software platform, toward general-purpose parallel computing. Wall Street doesn't understand it. Gamers don't need it. For years, this bet doesn't pay off. In the early 2010s, a small group of AI researchers discover these gaming chips. You can train neural networks faster than anything else on Earth. The company leans in completely, reshaping its entire strategy. Its software, its identity around artificial intelligence. Years before the rest of the world catches on. Image recognition, language translation, self-driving cars. One by one, breakthroughs in AI trace back to the same hardware. The bet placed a decade earlier is finally being proven right. Then the explosion nobody fully predicted. A new generation of AI systems, capable of writing, reasoning, and creating, needs staggering amounts of computing power. Almost overnight.
Demand for this company's chips becomes insatiable. Every major tech company in the world is now racing to get in line. The company's value soars past levels almost no business in history has reached.
What began in a diner booth, funded by a handful of believers, is now among the most valuable companies on the planet. Its chips powering the engines of the modern AI age.
Behind every chip, every breakthrough, every risk, there were people who refused to quit when it would have been easier to. That's the part of the story easiest to forget, and the part that matters most. 3 engineers, 1 dream.
30 years.
And an industry changed forever.